A new legislative session is approaching with new districts, a new governor, and quite a few new Republicans in the State House. Joining me now is one of the members of this very large freshman class, Representative-elect Kate Klunk. Welcome.
Thank you, Lori, for having me today.
Oh, sure. And you are a member of quite a large class, I believe 22, am I right about that?
22 new Republican members, yes.
So tell us first off, I mentioned in the open about the new districts. Certainly yours is a very new district. Can you talk about what happened with redistricting and how that changed?
Yes, it is a new seat. I will represent the 169th, which is in southern York County, the southwestern corner. It's a new seat that was moved from Philadelphia. Every 10 years, the state redistricts due to population increases. Our area of the county has seen quite a bit of increase in population, and we are now receiving this new seat as part of that. The district is a little different than what folks maybe are used to with previous representation from Representative Tallman, Representative Miller, and Seth Grove. But this seat takes up that southwest corner. It runs from Hanover the whole way down to where 83 crosses in Shrewsbury Township and includes Hanover Borough, Penn Township, West Manheim Township, Heidelberg Township, Jefferson Borough, Codorus Township, the boroughs of Railroad, Glen Rock, and New Freedom, and then Shrewsbury Township.
And you yourself are a Hanover girl going back.
Yes, I am.
Can you talk about your background growing up in Hanover and then what you did prior to becoming an elected official?
Yes, my family has lived in the Hanover area for over 9 generations. We go very, very way back and have deep Hanover roots. And one place where I did start my, I guess, career, as you would say it, after graduating from Hanover High School was Utz Potato Chips. That's where I got my first real job. I worked there third shift packing potato chips and then parlayed that into a couple other different positions. I interned for Congressman Platts during my college career and then interned at the White House for President George W. Bush, which actually led to a full-time position upon graduation from Dickinson College. They actually asked me to come back to work at the White House, and when the White House calls you and asks you to come back to take a position, you do.
I guess you go.
You go. I was originally planning on going to law school, but those plans were put on hold for a couple of years. I worked for President Bush in a couple different capacities, working on economic policy issues. Actually worked in communications for a while, helping develop some communications plans for his economic policies and domestic policies, and then returned home to go to Dickinson Law School in Carlisle, where I graduated, and now I'm a private practice attorney.
That sounds great.
So,
a lot of experience to draw on.
Yes, I do. For only being 32, I've been very, very blessed in my short lifetime to be able to get some experience in the private sector, the public sector, and really in my community. I'm very active in the Downtown Main Street program. I'm actually locating my office downtown as part of that downtown revitalization effort. So I really look forward to what's ahead for the greater Hanover area and the 169th district.
Well, a big part of being selected to be here and represent them, it takes a lot of work to do that, and part of that is just going door to door and meeting your neighbors and finding out what it is they're concerned about. What did you learn from that whole process?
Well, it was probably one of the most rewarding experiences that I've ever had in my entire life. Getting out there, knocking on doors, meeting my neighbors, meeting new people. It just is so encouraging to see the passion for the people of the 169th. And they're very, very informed on the issues that are of importance to not only me, but their friends and other family members in the 169th. When I was knocking on doors, the big things that I was hearing was, one, property tax reform. Property taxes in our area are going through the roof, and it's very reflective because of our population increases. With our population increase, we're unfortunately not receiving additional funding from the state. So we're going to have to work on reforming our school funding formula to get that right, to make sure the folks in southern York County are getting their fair share. In addition to that, we need to really address pensions. That was another issue that was addressed when I was going door to door, and then just burdensome government regulation. I heard it from school board members to folks on the borough council to my friends who are private business owners. They just feel that government needs to get out of the way so that they can do their jobs, and that's what I hope to go to Harrisburg to do, is work to make sure that government is more efficient for them and make sure that they can go to work every day and not have to be burdened.
Well, that sounds like you've got a great focus, and I'm sure you're ready to hit the ground running.
I am. We already have hit the ground running. I was here the first day after I was elected, starting to get things up and running. Our office is under construction right now. We hope to be in the beginning of January. We'll be located in the Young Manor on Carlisle Street in Hanover. I really look forward to moving into that space, and they're currently working on my office here in Harrisburg to get that up and running. So, but I know that they can visit my website at www.repklunk.com to feel free to reach out and contact me. Our number's there, email address. Feel free to sign up for my newsletter, and I really look forward to getting in touch with those folks in the district and helping to work for them.
Well, that sounds great, and thank you so much for taking the time to do this program as well and just give out some of that information. I appreciate it.
Happy to do so. Thank you.
And if you have comments or questions about this or any other legislative topic, Representative-elect Klunk's contact information will be on the screen in just a moment. Thanks for spending a few minutes with State Representative-elect Kate Klunk.